This is what I don't like about building a stoop up against the foundation wall of a house. In this case, simply used a roof tile, an asphalt shingle for weatherproofing. There's no tin, there's no copper flashing, and you can see the residue of moisture building up against this area. What I'm worried about is mold building up on the wood behind this and entering the house. I'm also concerned with the unbalanced fill situation. I've got a tremendous lateral load or mass of material pushing against the foundation of that house. That's why we're going to rip this out. We're going to build our segmental retaining wall gapped away from the house that'll maintain air circulation and no unbalanced fill. So you can see the builder grade protection for the header board and the threshold going into the house. And you can see some of the water damage as water's entered through here, and this has started to delaminate. We're going to protect this better with an air barrier, with tin. Because of the age of the house, we could use tin. Newer homes, got to use the copper flashing. But this type of pressure treated tin's fine. We're going to use these roofing nails and silicone seal all the seams and the nail pops, all to protect this area. Finally, a threshold will be installed just below here, and that will allow that water to sheet out and away so no water builds up in here. Now, regardless of all that protection that we're putting into place, we're still not going to be building our retaining wall or a raised structure against this foundation. We're going to be building our SRW system gapped about 1 inch to 2 inches away from the house so we have some air circulation so the building can breathe, and then we're going to put our cap on right underneath of that threshold. So we'll protect it, but we're not building against it. As you can see, our inspections are up to date. We're waiting for one more. That's the natural gas line that's going to be running to our Lynx grill, which is part of the grill island under the pavilion. That's going to be a nice feature for the homeowners. The house runs on natural gas. Having their grill island run on the same is going to save them a lot of time and effort. You can also see that the tin and air barrier is in. Everything is seam sealed below both thresholds, eventually leading into the house. Now, regardless of that fact, we are still building a retaining wall 1 inch away from our foundation wall. So we have no unbalanced fill, we have good air circulation, and no moisture built up against that masonry and that siding. That's going to maintain the integrity of this raised patio for years to come.